Hey, what's up guys? Maverick here again. Want to bring you guys a couple updates, do this quick little video. I've got some pictures taken up of the shop truck. Not really sure how I'm going to introduce new kits or anything to the shop, but I've got a few builds that have been going on for a while. Another thing is I've got just quite a few ideas I'm going to go through. Some new build ideas, a couple of kits. I'm gonna do a couple rebuilds on them, I guess. So we'll go back into the shop truck here. Okay, this is the Lindbergh tow truck kit, for those of you that are familiar with it. It's a really fun kit actually to build, a lot of options. I'll try to post a couple pictures of the previous build on it, what it looked like. I changed it up a little bit. I had 4x4 off-road tires on it. Going back, I wish I would have done something a little different to the chrome in the engine, but what are you going to do about it, right? Got a couple decals on it, red crown gasoline, got the Ford blue oval in the back windshield. This is a pretty cool part. I'm really happy with the way this came out. Oh yeah, got the cross hanging up there. And this is really cool because it's braided rope that it looks, you know, it's got a hook on the bottom of it. Pretty neat, pretty neat. I used string on the original one here, so this actually does lower. Oh. If we're on the pulley. Sorry guys. But anyway, I think that's pretty neat there too. So. This kit did come with a couple little tools, a screwdriver, a wrench, some other things. I've yet to finish those out. The rims on this truck, the front rims and tires are off of the Tuner series, the Ford Focus SVT car. I thought they looked pretty cool. I'd like to get in there and see if I can find something to point here with. I'd like to get in there on these rims and excuse me, paint this inner lip right here between the spokes. I think that'd have a pretty cool look. We got a little antenna up here. I didn't use the custom firewall in this truck, which kind of now it's got a lot more detail, and I wish I would have done that almost. But what are you going to do about it? You know, I'm not going to go back through and tear down the whole truck. You can tell on a couple of the pictures that my colors, they came out different. My flat blacks on this truck. The bed, the front grill piece here, the hood, the cab, almost every independent piece came out a slightly different haze, and I'm not quite sure why that was. I must have used two different kinds of paints. Moving on to it, put the side stacks on it. The mirrors came off of Ford flare side kit. I lost one of the headlight bezels here, but I know where it's at. I just got to find it. That sounds bad, doesn't it? I know where it's at. I just have to find it. This antenna came off the kit, if I didn't say that already. Going underneath this truck, I've got some kind of sketchy stuff going on for right now. But I want to show you guys what I've done here. I've put on a leaf spring system. I've cut the back leaf springs, or the back of the leaf springs off on it. Sorry, I wasn't even in the camera view. I've cut the back of the leaf springs off on it. You can see the front track links. I think it gives it kind of a cool look from underneath. My drive shaft isn't connected all the way. This is actually off of one of the original Challenger models I've done, this rear end assembly. I use this front K-member piece to kind of help add a little bit of a beefy look to it. I've got to do some disassembling on it, do some painting, make it look a little bit better. But the problem was I was wanting it up higher off of what the original rear end was going to give me, even with the track bars, and it's kind of I don't have a lot of styrene just at hand, so I kind of work with what I have. And so I mounted the Challenger rear end, mounted the front K-member onto top of that, so that way it actually is hooked onto the K-member. The wheels they're actually hooked on the K-member. Now in the front, I haven't got into it yet, but these are free floating tires. They're not connected or anything. They're actually glued into the underneath of the fender. So kind of cheating there, but for the given stance that I wanted and the total outcome, you know what? It's functional and it looks pretty badass, I think. So there's that one. So then moving on, get some of this stuff out of the way. This is another one that you're going to see a lot of. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. This is actually a very, very, very old kit. Copyright 1973. Now again, this rear end, this is off of a 40s Ford. That's what the beauty ring tires and the big fat white walls. So let me pop this rear end out of the way. See, I've got it just sat in there for placement, because right now it's got that kind of a stock look to it. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to do this one as more of a pure rat rod style. So let's see. This one is Monogram Models, made in the USA, copyright 1973. If I can't see the insignia, but it's right up underneath here. So you see those little scrabbles. This kit, kind of a glue bomb, honestly, but I think we're going to try to do some pretty cool stuff to it. So I just had this rear end posted underneath there just to kind of give it a few trials and see, play around with a few ideas, rims and of that nature. So I'm pretty happy with this one. This is going to be a fun one to get into and start doing some extra work too. I want to do a little bit of a spoiler here and show you guys a couple ideas that I've got. A couple things I've done actually. This is the rear end off of this one is actually off of this car, and this was the first 40s Ford I actually built. After sitting there for a while and staring at it, I got tired of it, so threw in a 6-pack. Can't really get a good shot, but it fits in there pretty snug without a radiator. But hey, so electric cooling fans are for, right? Or whatever. I don't know. So I did this color in a candy apple, a candy apple red by Testers, I believe. Put a pretty cool little pinstripe on the back there. Took the front bumper off. I built this box stock. And then, like I said, after sitting there for a while, I got tired of just looking at it being box stock. I think I might have jacked the ass end up on it a little bit. Yeah, I did, because you can see some of my custom fat work to raise the rear end up off. I didn't finish all the suspension tree pieces, painting them anyway. Let's see here. The back glasses on these are a real pain to keep in. If you guys have ever done these models, you know what I'm talking about. Overall, it was a pretty fun build. Like I said, I jerked the rear end off on it for this one. Not really sure. I think I've either got this one or another, I think it's a 37 Ford kit I'm going to do. And I'm going to do a kind of a kit bash on it. Let me turn this around so it's a little bit better. I'm going to do kind of a kit bash on this. Like I said, this kit back here, the Lindbergh model, the tow truck, it was a pretty cool model, and it came with a couple different pieces to it. One of them being this flatbed assembly. Can't really see it. There we go. I mean, it's a two-piece set, but I'm thinking of, you know, give you guys an idea, chopping this off and kind of making the, you see those El Caminos, or the Cadillacs that are cut down and made to look like into El Caminos. So maybe this would be my version of that. I'm not sure, but just for sakes of getting rid of some old pieces and kind of creating some new ideas, getting some new juices flowing and stuff, that's going to be something I'm going to be looking into doing. Let's see here. Give you guys another little restoration show. I'll try to include some videos or some pictures in my video to show you guys kind of the preamble to this. But so far, this is what I've got. Give me a second here. We've got the Donk Monte Carlo kit. I previously built, and I end up, let's see, what is that kit? It's the 86 Chevrolet Monte Carlo SS 2-in-1 kit, and this kit has the it's got the Donk rims on it, the large lowrider rims, and also it's got a set of stock Monte Carlo rims. I end up changing this design from the lowrider Donk. Originally it was gray, and then down here on the body roll, I'm not sure, but I think on the body roll here we had maybe red, black, and silver. It's in the pictures. You guys can see it for yourselves in the pictures. As far as the interior on this, you can't really see it. There you go. You can see the it's out of one of those Jada toys. I put in a TV screen. I can't really get a good picture of it, video of this, but I'll do a still video for you guys, you know, to improve the quality, because I know my videos aren't great quality. So these little lowrider wheels, this actually does roll. Lost the front A-arm, or the front K-member set up, and on the rears I've tried to drill them out. For these lowrider rims here. So I've got these little pegs on the back, and these are off of a 64 2-in-1 kit. But in all actuality, the kit almost sits just about where I would like it. Now the front rims are they set in a little too far for me. I like them to be a little more staggered. So as you guys can see, I have a pretty cool look. I've yet to get inside to start destroying the interior, repainting it. Actually, in all honesty, I'm kind of lacking paint right now. I'm waiting for some paint to come in. So, but I really like this color of blue. Hopefully tomorrow in the daylight I can get some really cool pictures of it, because it is really just a beautiful color. So she's got the intake all ripped off of her. I painted a few of the lines. So I was happy with this model build. It was plain gray, and then after I did the CUDA, putting the gray on that CUDA, I really just wanted to do a different color. Black's about the only color you'll ever really see me just haul off and duplicate a lot. So yeah, we got the Monte Carlo, we got the 40s Ford, we got the 30s Ford or whatever that is. This the rat rod, I guess we'll call it. This guy, and then we got the flatbed. Working on that. I still do have 1, 2, 3 good 1, 2, 3, 4. I still got a good 4 more solid builds that I haven't yet shown you guys. Let me think here. I'll let you guys know. I've got a General Lee model that I've been building. It's a Revel kit with the two-tone, but I have been making adjustments to it for the last 4 years or so. I've got a lot of cool little build stuff going on. I got a Quadzilla mod I'm going to make down into not a monster truck, but just a regular truck with some off-road tires. I'm going to use the Desert Rat tires I had on my tow truck. And then on my first diorama, I've got a Challenger that I'm going to try to build. So, I still haven't got any further along on my diorama. So, other than that, I think I've about got you guys caught up to where I wanted to be. Here's a kit you can expect to see get finished here in the near future. 67 Dodge Charger, 426 Hemi. This is a pretty cool kit. It's got the pretty cool decal sheet in it, pretty detailed kit. I've opened it up. I've started a little bit on it, but nothing extravagant. Pretty much just painting the engine, starting on the underneath of it when I realized my paints are dirt junk, so I'm about to get some new paint. So, but other than that, I think that's it. Thanks you guys for watching. Like and subscribe for more. Any questions, comments, please inbox me or leave a comment. Yeah, thanks for watching. This has been a Goose's Dead production, and hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks.